1. Hello, everybody! Is everyone in the right place? Oh, Brooklyn and Amelia. Swap places. There we go. Howdy, gamers. My name is Afi.
They won't notice.
Well, I did. Do I not count?
No.
Brooklyn?
No. Also, my YouTube recommended is just full of a bunch of Disney musical stuff after yesterday.
Well, that's your problem, I think, actually.
Problem?
You sound. I'm sorry. I interpreted it as a complaint. My apologies.
Wow. Wow.
I'm sorry. Howdy, gamers. My name is Afi. I am the dungeon master of this table, of this vaguely Dungeons and Dragons related system. I use he, they pronouns. Welcome to Paperwork Pantheon. Amelia.
Hi, my name is Amelia Som. You can find me most places at Amelia Som or by going to links.ameliasom.com.
Excellent. Brooke.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Tuesday, and you can pretty much find me here.
Crazy. Daniel.
You know me.
Why is your microphone horrendous? That's exactly.
Every time you do that, it just reminds me of that one villain from your campaign, the priest lady or whatever, the nun, who was on the whale ship.
Horrendous.
Is it better now?
Yes, it is. It's tasty. You can do your business. But hello! Today we're doing another episode of PP Game. Most importantly, though, before we get started, just to review some, over the past few weeks, I've done some rules changes because, I've been looking a lot into game design and whatnot now because, just an interest of mine now, I guess. I took a course on it in college and I remembered some things that I needed. And I realized something. I came to the conclusion that there wasn't enough counterplay on the player side to deal with stacks. So, we have some new rules introduced for the players so that they can deal with adversarial stacks easier. Rule change number 1. New addition to the PP Game document. Clearing stacks. To clear a stack, you may take the cleanse action. This takes 2 action points and may be taken once per short rest. The cleanse action takes 3 action points, sorry. And it may be taken once per short rest. Upon taking the action, roll your maximum number of hit dice. The number rolled is the number of stacks cleansed by this action. You may only cleanse one type of stack at a time by using this action. To gain more cleanses, you may spend a 5th level or higher spell slot and then take the action. Additional critical hit options. Clear all negative stacks. So upon achieving a critical hit with your action, you may clear all negatively affecting current stacks. This encourages players to use more than just buffing their damage. Additionally, legendary resistances. The players, because they have polymorphed themselves into dragons and then they shape change back into themselves, have access to 3 legendary resistances innately that don't require any extra expenditure. However, if they are out of those and find themselves needing one or wishing they had one or wanting to plan for one, they may take a legendary resistance in the following way. It takes 3 action points, and you may use a legendary resistance once per long rest. You may also use legendary resistances to clear all currently afflicting negative stacks. So you guys have more ways to get rid of the stacks that are affecting you. So just to reiterate, you have a cleanse action. You have an additional critical hit option. You have innate legendary resistances as well as a special legendary resistance you can take once per long rest. Yeah. Additionally, for everyone, we are changing the extra hits ruling again. So before we briefly changed it to only 6s give you extra hits, we are once again changing it to 5s and 6s on your secondary dice give extra hits. You may take, however, a maximum number of 2 additional hits. So you may add on an extra 2 only. If your secondary dice increase, this number will increase as well, but we're not using those rules yet. Does that track?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll find out.
I will.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I'll remind you guys of the cleanse actions and stuff before combat, and also just
that part locked in.
Okay. The 5s and 6s stuff. Okay, that we'll go over that stuff before combat anyway. But also just to reiterate as well, something that I realize that you guys are not using because there's a lot of rules to keep track of. If you cast a spell that gives you a damage buff, for example, Spirit Shroud, you can choose to apply the damage as just regular extra damage on hit, or you may instead on cast give those extra dice to your to hit chance. So if you want to more consistently critical hit an enemy, you can take those dice and put them on your to hit roll rather than your damage rolls. You can also split those up. You can go 1 extra dice to hit, 1 extra dice on damage. You can, if you cast higher, you can split them up in any ways that you deem fit. Just a reminder on that rule that exists. So, if you guys are coming up enemies that have got high evasions, make sure to use that. Does that all track?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions? Chat, any questions? No? Cool. Danny, are you here? Are you ready? Danny? Daniela? Demarius Phantom?
Oh my god, he's dead.
Oh my god. I cannot hear you, Brooke.
Sorry, I muted because my housemates are making a lot of noise in the background. I'm gonna assume that means no, he's not ready.
I'm gonna assume he isn't ready. Well, chat, while we wait for Danny to get back, any questions at all? Anything you want to ask on? Any questions for the players here? This is your one chance to learn how to play D&D. There's definitely not a whole library of YouTube videos. This is it. Once you're done here, it's over. You gotta play the game. I'll force you to do it. I'll send the book to your house.
It's unfortunate because it's not even like we're playing D&D properly at this point.
Yeah.
We're playing some unholy union of D&D and the mechanics of you and Offbeat's mind.
I am innocent in this.
Literally.
Neither of you, we've been over this numerous times, neither of you are innocent in anything. And I often pay the price.
Amelia pays the price for our crimes.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because I'm very often paying the price of my own bad decisions. So you can imagine the sort of debt I'm in.
Amelia is getting slammed on both sides, 2 fronts. Oh, and also their own war on the inside. The war to make a good choice or to do what's funny. I have to give Amelia extreme commendation for always choosing the funny option.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God, and you know what? And it's always paid off. I haven't regretted one single thing.
Nothing has ever gone bad, especially not your boy toy getting skewered like a kebab. Oops.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Yeah, if you want to watch me in another game, actually no, in that game, in Unprepared Casters, Tightrope, where we're playing God Killer, Arleyan, I think, always makes good choices, and it's never enough, and that's a tragedy, actually.
Oh, that's
Having
worse.
listened to episode 1, you're not wrong. She did make good choices. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Brooke's personal hell, is doing everything right and then it's still not working out. I think that would actually kill Brooke.
Yeah, you would not have a good time in a Greek myth. I suffer beautifully.
Not survive the Greek myths.
No, I would go insane. Literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone says Aziz dead is that assumed? Because last time we saw him, he was stabbed and barely hanging on. Is Aziz dead? Maybe, but not forever.
I will say the following. Unless you see the life leave their eyes, never count anyone out. But
I just assume Z's is just pinned up on a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
It might be.
Just.
There are fates worse than death, I think, because you can be brought back from death. Getting captured's a very different story. That's honestly might be worse. He's definitely captured.
Especially when it's Beatrice.
Oh yeah,
I think he's captured. I think Z's. You know, what is it? Is it X-Men 2? The one where they captured Deadpool and he's all like they sew his mouth shut, you know, and he's fighting with the Wolverine katana.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think Z's. I think his mouth is sewn shut. I think he's pinned on that same spear on a wall, and I think Beatrice fucks with him.
Yeah, I think
because she's mad.
I think he's currently like one of the top picks in her bug collection. You know, that's on her wall. It's like she's got like a moth, she's got a beetle, and then there's Z's, just like.
I also just can't imagine, like, not that A's is like the most important player here, but if you can just reasonably kidnap Z's, you can kind of manipulate A's in one way or another. Not like directly. But
and that's not good, you know? That's not a good place to be in terms of A's mental state. I think A's has a good mental as long as Z's is not in mortal peril.
Yeah, A's starts making what I like to call bad decisions.
Oh, I just call those Amelia decisions.
The first guy, 016. You should listen to the parts of Unprepared Casters that feature me, specifically episodes 0 and 1 of Tightrope. It's only going to be 2 more episodes, and so it's very short. It's not even Dungeons and Dragons, but it is me, and that's better.
There are other games that you...
Yeah, if you want to hear me DM, listen to Arc 10. If you want to hear me be fun, listen to Arc 3. If you want to hear me be a sad man and a very confused grad student, listen to Arc 6.
And if you specifically like me out of everybody here, you can watch me DM another campaign called 7C's 6 Idiots. It has its own YouTube channel, and a playlist is all there. You can watch it. Just for you.
Oh, I always wondered how, because Ballad always talks about how it's still there, and I'm like, I've never seen this in my life. That makes more sense that it has its own YouTube channel.
It's fun. It's a good time. And if you like Brooke, you can't find her anywhere.
Yeah,
Brooke,
I was
to go
going
to
record campaigns
I'm back.
then, and then life happened.
Danny's here.
I'm here. I'm ready.
All right, Danny, did you catch any of the rules updates?
No.
Okay. So, there's a cleanse option you have now.
Yes, I remember we talked about that.
Okay, it takes 3 action points to do.
Got it.
You can use it once per short rest.
Got it.
Upon taking the action, roll your maximum number of hit dice. The number rolled is the number of stacks cleansed by this action, and you can only
The number rolled.
Yeah, the number rolled. Just the number rolled that you roll with all those dice. So if you got 20 d10s, roll all 20 d10s, and then that number, that's how many stacks are cleared, and you can only cleanse 1 stack at a time. So if you've got bleed and wounds, you got to pick.
You got to choose one. Got it.
Yeah. You gain more cleanse if you want to gain more cleanses. Spend a 5th level spell slot, and then you can take the action again. You can spend that at any time.
So wait, at any time you can you can expend a 5th level spell slot for an action.
To gain, if you want to use cleanse again, spend a 5th level spell slot, and then you can use it as part of that action.
Okay, so it's not an action itself. You just have to expend a resource to make a free action.
Expend a resource, and then you can do the cleanse action again if you've already used your free short rest. 1.
Got it. Cool.
You have an additional critical hit option. Clear all negative stats. Okay. So crit, you can clear all your negatives. You guys are dragons, so you have 3 innate legendary resistances. Legendary resistances clear all stacks. You may also you guys also have 1 free one per long rest, except it takes 3 action points to spend.
Okay, what about my dragon mask legendary resistance?
That works like a free one. It works like a built-in one.
So we have 1 free one, but after that, it costs 3 action points.
Yes.
Got it.
I have the balancing. I have balancing thoughts on this, but I want to talk to you after.
100% valid. We're definitely gonna like it definitely needs balancing, but I think for now.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how these options play out because currently you guys had no counterplay to negative stacks. So
No, so valid.
additionally, 5s and 6s on your secondary dice give you extra hits now again, not just 6s. So if you roll a 5 and a 6 on your secondary dice, it's an extra hit. You only get 2 extra hits though per action, so you can't get more than 2 extra hits.
Okay. Wait, we can't get more than 2 extra hits?
Yeah, so you get your base 2 hits with your attack action, and then you can only get 2 more. So you can have a maximum.
So if we roll like 3 6s, we still only get those 2 extra hits from the 6s.
Yes. There are other
So
things you
now
can
that-
do with your 6s though. So check the. I'm not gonna go over those because that's a lot, but check the PP game document if you guys want to look for those things.
Cool.
I know that this was like my design, but now that I as a player have to deal with spending 3 whole action points to use a legendary resistance, I'm devastated.
The classic Brook Gambit. It's all fun and games.
Create the Brook Gambit. Create something good and balanced and hate it.
Create something that is legitimately good game design. Hate having to deal with it because she hates playing games.
There you go. The Brooklyn
Chad, you
maneuver.
remember your friends take when you want something?
Masterful Gambit.
Masterful Gambit, sir.
My god, you know how yesterday I was saying to you guys that like it doesn't matter how close I am to any friend, how long I've known anyone, or whatever, no one will ever be able to tear me a new one like my little brother can. You guys are getting close.
I am your
You
little
don't have
brother.
the
That's
history.
why, bro.
You can't jab me from stuff like when I was more cringe. Not that I'm not cringe now, just like that I was more cringe.
Naturally.
But by golly,
Hey, we're getting there. We've known you for long enough. However, it is time to play the game. So, thank you for the super chat, Jazzy Flow. Thank you for the $5. You're gonna go finish episode 11. Good luck, soldier. When we left off, the party was still in the Chaos Pantheon, having reunited with Ace. Viari and Godfrey gave them the gauntlet of erasure, allowing Ace to erase anything with the point of their finger and the flick of their wrist. They have currently 2 goals in the Chaos Pantheon. Well, technically, they have 1 goal. They need to get to the simulacrum that Beatrice has and erase it. They have been told not to fuck around. Now, I say this with a smile because I know who I'm dealing with. But I am going to remind the players of what they've been told so that they don't fucking minge when it doesn't work out.
I appreciate that because I forgot why we were here. I mean, I knew why I ended up here, but I was like, I know they came for some reason. There's just too much shit going on. The difference here, though, is that when I fuck around, inevitably, I won't blame you for what happens offbeat, and that's an Amelia promise.
So true, bestie.
I will complain about it. If
You will.
If Viari loses even 1 hit point, I'll be like, how could you? This is so mean.
Offbeat could literally kill me again, and I'd be like, well, them's the breaks.
Damn. That's what happens, isn't it? There's nothing we could do. Please release the document. The document is released on my Patreon for early access if you want to look at it. Anyway, let us continue. Party.
For the low price of $3 a month, right?
$3 a month, and then you get all my videos 24 hours early, and you get to see the document and stuff that I make. Anyway, the party is in the Chaos Pantheon. They are currently in the... You were in T. You've been brought to C. You guys are in the C section of the Chaos Pantheon. You're stuck in their side of the Divine Contract. What do you do?
Well,
Am I still holding the...
No, we closed it.
No,
right
we
there.
closed
Yeah,
that shit. Expeditiously.
Yeah, you guys are currently... no one knows, it doesn't seem like the Pantheon knows where you are, but they are on high alert, so it might
We
be...
need to find where the VR
Do we think
simulacrum
that
is.
the simulacrum would be in curses? because it's Beatrice's domain.
Hi. Thank you.
Hey, Ace! You're safe.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
you're alive! Thank God.
Yeah,
Did the
I
wall
am.
finding help?
Hmm?
Did me running against a wall find you? It did.
Maybe.
Well,
Probably. Appreciate that.
you see
Things
what
were-
Viari and I did? Fucking synergy teamwork there.
Yeah, that
high
was...
five.
High five. Whoosh.
Ow! Fuck, I forgot you're made of bones.
Yes, I am. Fuck you.
Yara, you're also made of bones.
Yeah, but I've got
I'm made
squishy
of
parts
just
on
bones.
top.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate it. That was bad. Everyone knows we're here. Should we get heading back to the Pantheon?
Oh, fun fact,
Oh.
we can't.
Oh?
So, there's a simulacrum of Viari running around in the Chaos Pantheon, and we need to get rid of it.
Yes.
Right.
Beatrice
Okay.
has it. So that's our other goal while we're here, and that's what we've got to find.
Okay. So you were saying curses.
That's her domain, right? And that's how this works,
Yeah.
right? Like Alistair lives in the order section, right?
I would assume.
you
Do we
guys
think
wanna
if we-
make a history check to get a bit of a lore dump on some
I would-
ideas?
Love to get some ideas. What if I made an Arcana check instead, though?
That's crazy. Make a history check though.
What's your history?
Felt a little homophobic.
That's a 25.
Okay, so based on what you guys know of the divine contract,
And I got a 5, so I get an extra hit.
Nice. One crazy. Based on what you know about the order side, everything is structured alphabetically. They kind of reside within the O section, but the O section also houses the divine like it's this whole thing. You guys are currently in C, in the chaos side. It's like another side of a coin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can either find a way to leave the divine contract and enter the Pantheon proper, or you can try to sneak in directly to a domain via the according letter.
We gotta be sneaky.
Or you guys can also try and find other ways to do things, because remember, everything is in here. There are many ways to go about this.
We gotta be sneaky, guys. Like, we can't just be running around in here.
Yeah.
We already killed, like, a bunch of people. Like, technically they never existed, so they didn't die, but they never lived in the first place.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so, I mean, this is, like, order, but inverted. Do we think... I feel like if we go to curses, we're just gonna get cursed, because that's what I would do.
Well, like, what else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
That's where the Fiari simulacrum is, isn't it?
Well, I mean, if we just go to the curse part of the contract.
Well, again,
I
that's
think we
why...
need more of that.
That's why I think we have to sneak in through another section of the contract. So it's, that way it's not, like, overt, you know?
Okay, we probably don't... Is there anything that starts with the C that's not... Don't go too far away, because whatever's out there is gonna get here eventually.
We are in C right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, C. What starts with C that's close to curses?
I mean, if we just go back into chaos, in the chaos side, where do you think we'd spit out?
What do you mean? We are on the chaos side.
No, but if we just go into chaos, the entry of chaos.
So you guys,
I mean-
so you mean you go into the Pantheon proper and then just run right back into the contract?
We're in the chaos contract, yeah?
Yes.
There's likely an entry for the word chaos, yeah?
Yes.
Like, if we're trying to go to curses, like, can I bag in a bag of holding and a bag of holding this to get into the Pantheon?
So wait. I'm confused. You're saying to go into the Chaos Pantheon by going to Chaos and going into the Chaos Pantheon.
I'm saying we are in the contract.
Yes.
Yes.
Which
Which is the Chaos Pantheon.
Sort of.
well, it's in the Chaos Pantheon, but it's
Yes.
not the Pantheon itself.
Yes.
And like our contract, you can go to specific entries and things happen.
Yes. So okay, I get what you're saying now. Got
So
it, thank you.
just brute force through the entry for the word chaos
I don't
inside
know.
the chaos.
Wait, what was Z's domain? Conflict?
We could go in
There we go.
complications.
There we
No
go.
one's there.
Complication.
Yeah.
Exactly. No one's there. I
I've
say
been
we
there.
go through there. Perfect.
I
You
know
know
how
the
to
way.
get through
Take
the
us.
rope traps. Yeah, okay. I want to head to complications.
Wasn't there something else we were supposed to do in complications at some point?
Yeah.
What?
There was... I think
Can't
there
waste
was-
time. We gotta go.
Okay, you guys
We're
run.
walking! We're
You guys,
running.
We're walking
you guys
and we're
begin
talking.
your-
We're speed
Ace,
walking.
What was the thing? What was the thing we were supposed to do?
Doesn't matter now.
Please make the A's. I'm gonna assume you're leading because you're probably the best at navigating, unless anyone else has another idea.
No.
Okay.
I got it.
A's, please make a survival check for me, please.
Sure. Oops. Oh, 20.
Okay. So not without difficulty, but you manage. You logic your way through the the logicless world of chaos. You make
Ace
some...
would have fucking thrived here. Ace also thrives in the Order Pantheon, but God.
you make some broad assumptions about how navigation works, and it turns out they were kind of correct. You adjust along the way, navigating past words that shouldn't be here, words that are in the wrong place. Could I also get some stealth checks from the party?
I can combine.
I have Pass Without a Trace up.
Okay. Everybody add
Master.
3d6.
3d6.
Yeah.
Cool.
$23.
31.
22.
Excellent. You guys barely managed to sneak past the guards that are patrolling. As you look at the chaos creatures of sorts, Alistair's order are like the arbiters and the judicators. They have a very different way of looking. They're like scrawly. They're made out of writing and vaguely resemble machinery. These things look like an unholy matrimony of every substance that they could find, jam-packed together. You see a cannon that is made out of the bones of teeth, very clearly stitched together with sinew, wood, and metal iron working it together. This is
Hot.
They have jammed these things together with every possible substance, so that if you looked at that thing, you would every time be able to guess the average quantity of materials in any given plane based on those things. Like, if you look at a cannon, that is the average quantity of meat to people to wood to trees to rocks on that planet's homeworld.
That's so goddamn efficient. I love that.
But you keep going, and you make your way to complications. C is right in front of you. What do you do? The entrance is there.
You want to lead us? Like, this is kind of your whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Was.
go for it.
Now that you know he's dead, so.
As you are you gonna like reach out to the sea? You're gonna try and open it? What are you gonna
Yeah, I'm just I'm gonna grab the sea like a door handle and pull it open.
do? Okay, as you grab the sea, it turns into a door handle. As you twist it, it pops off, but a door does appear.
Can I keep the sea?
Yep.
Okay. I'll keep it, and I will, I don't know, I guess inspect the door. Does it look super cursed?
Investigation check, please.
Patient. 19.
The door itself is cursed. It will not curse you.
I'm just, can I dispel the curse? Can I try?
Do you have the spell Remove Curse?
Hold on. Before you do, could I cast Detect Magic to figure out what kind of curse this might be?
Sure.
What is it?
As you ritual cast Detect Magic, you look and you see that the curse originated from transmutation magic.
I roll Arcana to figure out more specifics or no?
Sure. I'll be able to tell you the level, but maybe not the spell itself.
So I divide by 3 or 2, right? I don't remember.
Divide by 3.
This is the simulacrum. True polymorphed into a door handle.
Aze, what'd you get on that investigation? Do you have remove the spell remove curse?
I have a Mizium apparatus.
Okay, then you can cast it. It's a third level. It's a third level spell.
Okay, cool.
how many
Is that
D6s
just
was that
my
again?
modifier? Right?
It is your modifier, yes. So that would be probably 1 to 2 d6s depending on the number, on the value.
Yeah, that's a 24.
Okay, you successfully cast Bestow Curse. The curse is weakened. It is no longer a curse, it is just a spell. At this point in time, what'd you get on that Arcana check, Danny?
6.
26. As you look at this, as you navigate this, you can very easily tell that this is a 9th level spell of some variety that is afflicting this door, but it is no longer locked behind a curse. It can be now dispelled, if you would like.
Right, well, it's a 9th level transmutation spell, so get rid of it. I'm going to assume it's polymorph, right?
It's something.
I can try to dispel it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I shall roll. God, how much? How many things am I adding to
What
this?
is your modifier?
That's what I'm looking up.
Opening
I
hit
think,
sheet.
okay, would Storyteller still be activated?
How long does Storyteller last?
I don't remember.
I think I made it last like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay. In that case... Sorry, D&D Beyond is just thinking about its life choices while it loads. I have a plus 6, which is 2d6.
Okay.
The base level is 5, not that that really matters. Okay. That is 26.
26. Okay. So the first thing that happens, you're gonna be making a lot of rolls. There's a lot of spells affecting this thing.
Oh god. Okay.
As you cast Dispel Magic, the materials of this door, it turns into a giant tree log in front of you. You have removed the spell Fabricate from it. Please make another roll.
Okay. 12.
12. You don't successfully remove the second spell.
Okay. Next one?
Because that spell fails, the layer stops.
Okay.
You can cast it again if you would like.
I'm a warlock. Have I had a short rest?
Not yet. Hop on that necklace and someone else can take care of it.
Yeah, I might do that. I might jump in the necklace.
Okay. Viari jumps in the necklace. Does anyone else have Dispel Magic?
I do.
Yeah, I can just.
You do it, Ace.
Cool.
Okay. Cast Dispel Magic. Please roll your secondary dice. I'm going to say, Viari, you are in the necklace and are starting your short rest. It'll be done soon.
Okay.
Just my secondary dice?
Plus your d20. Sorry.
Okay, 30.
All right, you successfully dispel the true polymorph that was affecting the Z simulacrum. Please make one more roll, as it is most likely as you're about to dispel this individual. And this cannot be stopped, so.
22.
22. You dispel the Z simulacrum as he briefly exists and then oh so quickly vanishes and turns into a pile of snow.
And that was the door?
That was a door. You guys look inside. It is open.
right. I walk in.
All right. You look inside, and the place has been more or less cleared out. There's lots of string on the floor. Lots of pages have been scattered or torn to shreds. Blood splatters. Lots of the space is empty. However, you do see at the far end an unconscious individual. They're about
Gottfried.
100 feet away.
Gottfried,
Yeah,
someone's here.
I see that.
Okay. I feel like you tend to do the intimidation thing better. And
Like,
you're
you're asleep though. Just want to like jostle them.
well, I think I jostled. You're like, ah, tell us what you know.
Okay.
Will my simulacrum still be out with them?
Yep.
Can I speak as my simulacrum?
Yes.
I could just speak as Z's. It just look like Z's.
Does it look like Z's unconscious over in the corner?
Too far away to currently tell.
I'll get closer.
Okay. As you move closer, what's your passive perception?
16.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, sure.
See when I make a dexterity saving throw, but it's okay.
18.
You do not dodge the disintegrate.
Counterspell.
All right, Godfrey, please roll for counterspell.
Cool. I'll roll at 5th. What do I add again? I always forget what I add to my counterspell.
Your ability modifier, so that'd be like 2d6 probably.
Cool.
Well,
Ability
what's
modifier.
your current charisma score?
30.
30. Okay, so that's gonna be plus 10, so that's plus 3d6.
Cool. Okay. 14 plus 12.
26. All right.
26.
You successfully dispel the disintegrate. A's, what happens is you don't see on the ground is there are several glyphs of warding that have been disguised. The glyph is covered in a book, and then the book is transmuted. And as you move over it, you kick it, beam flies at you, but Godfrey catches it and dispels it.
I'm gonna just cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You look into basically this whole room is covered in magical artifacts and bullshit. Everything here is transmuted.
Cool. But since I have it up, I can like navigate through the fields of random shit.
A bit easier. Make a perception check at advantage, please, everybody.
Perception check.
Am I making one for my simulacrum?
Yes.
That's a 19 for me.
14.
14.
That is a I'll roll a second one. 22.
22. Okay. You successfully managed, because of Viari's simulacrum, to navigate through this space pretty successfully. Viari manages to point out some of the more obscurely hidden objects.
Viari's like, I totally did that first. The entire time. This is amateur work.
And you get to the slumped over figure, and it does look like Z's. However, with your detect magic eyes on, you can tell that this is not Z's, or at least they are covered in magical spells.
Okay. This one's a little fucked up.
How fucked up? What kind of fucked up?
It's covered in magic. I don't know if it's a simulacrum or...
Can I ritual to
I have
cast
true
detect
sight.
magic again?
Well, I still have it up.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Can you?
Okay, I'm gonna remind the group that I have permanent true sight happening so far, but I am in the necklace and need to finish this short rest so that I can have spell slots. But
Yeah.
if we were prepared to wait the 10
Well,
minutes...
if we waited 10 minutes because A's cast detect magic, your short rest is over. You can hop out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, you hop
So I'll
out.
jump out. I have true sight.
You look at this thing. This is not a pile of snow. This is Z's. However, they are covered in a slew of magical spells and curses.
Oh man.
Looking at this, please make a history check for me, Viari.
Can I assist?
I'm gonna say no on this one, as this is something that Viari is doing just in the moment, trying to recall information.
24? 18 plus 6?
This reeks of a trap. This is a trap if you've ever seen one. Interacting with this thing in any way is bad news. If whatever it's going to do, it might not be worth it. But however, this is the Z's. You can confirm for a fact this is him.
Okay, well. Don't interact with it, A's. But it is Z's. It's just real fucky. Like, will guarantee to fuck up our entire lives fucky if you touch it.
Okay.
Maybe we don't deal with this like immediately. Maybe we come back for this kind of thing.
Okay.
As the decision is made to not interact with disease, Viari, I would like for you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
you're
oh,
fine.
that feels a little.
You're fine. You're right beside Godfrey. You're fine.
Oh, right. Okay. So, plus 13 is my normal charisma,
Plus
which
another
would
10, so
be
that's 23,
4?
so that's 76.
Okay. Okay. Wow, is this what it feels like to have Godfrey's aura on me? That's 41.
Crazy. You stick with the
Godfrey.
team.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's not like everyone gets a plus 10 to their saves within their range of me.
That's
That's
insane.
amazing.
Viara, you successfully managed to make the save. But you note what has happened. Basically, there are a number of curses and spells active on Z's that anytime a decision is made about him right now, an effect will trigger. However, you passed the save, and above you sits a key. Above his body sits a key. And written on it, just like a perfectly monogrammed dog tag, is curses.
Is that part of the bad things?
So, like, I'm gonna explain to everyone else. Every time we make a decision around him, the curses and stuff trigger
Around
and
him or
problems are
about
made.
him?
About him.
About
It's
him, I
about
think?
him. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the thing is, I feel like Beatrice is trying to tempt us into making as many decisions about him as possible. Like, she's gonna try to make us decide whether or not to take this key, and there's the more temptation, so the more likely we are to fuck up,
But
probably.
is that key about him?
I don't know. It's on him, isn't it? It's like on
But
his
it's not
person.
him, is it?
You're the one with true sight. Does it look the same? Is whatever's on him? Does it look
Does it
cursed?
look connected? Does it look like it's involved with
Is anything
the...
in my detect magic going off?
Everything is going off. I think there's every flavor of spell
it's
on this guy.
on the key?
On the key and him. It's clearly a magical key. If it
Yeah.
says if it says what it says, it does. It opens the domain to curses.
Yeah, but like, do we really want to go to the random through the key that Beatrice left?
Alright, so at the bare minimum, we have one decision, right? Because we either stay or we go.
Which is the key.
Yeah.
Or we walk. That's another choice.
We risk that?
The key is also probably cursed.
Like, we can't be wasting time.
Do we just leave it?
I think we take the key. I think this. Can I tell? I don't know. This is a stretch. I know it is, but the key. Could I tell to see if it was like given to us by Z's as like a way to help us, or is it a trap?
Make an insight check.
Insight. That is hababa.
But I already said, like, I already got the impression that this was a trap if
This
we've ever seen
whole-
one, right?
Yes, you got the impression, just to like disseminate the information a little bit. Viari got the information that Z's current state is a trap. I think what Danny's trying to get an insight on is this key Z's choice, or is this related to, or is this part of the trap in a very explicit way? He's trying to insight check the connection. I
Okay,
guess.
okay.
Yep. Godfrey, do you insight check? You insight check the key?
Yeah, 16.
Please make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, really? You shouldn't have. Oh.
16 on the insight check is not it's hard to tell. If it
28.
28, you make the save. You get the that is another decision that you made around the key. In
Oh, it's
choosing
the key, not Z's.
well, this time, you confirm two things. One,
Oh, the magic
decisions
on the key
about
is
the
connected.
key is the same as magic about Z's. They're both connected. Everything that
Okay.
comes from him, everything that happens regarding him, will net this cursed property. However, as you make this decision to insight check the key, something else happens. You get a windowed view. A portal appears right behind Z's. It's locked. There's clearly a very visible lock and chain around it. But you see the Viari simulacrum sitting there, being interrogated by Beatrice right now.
Are we ready?
Oh, she's fucking with us.
She
Can
is.
I am going to need a short rest if we're going. I'm going to.
I don't think we have time. I think we have to go. I can probably listen. Viari, if we dedicate Viari's action to simply getting up to me and Viari can use our actions solely to counterspell, while you use your action to erase the Viari simulacrum. Because we just need to get out.
Additional point, just to give everybody, just remind everyone of what you have on your persons. You have Viari's necklaces, which can net 10-minute short rests.
Oh, then let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Okay, you net a 10.
We'll use
Everybody.
the other one.
Is anybody gonna stand guard or no?
I will.
As
I
you
will, because I just had a short rest.
As you
Okay,
make the
fine.
decision to overlook Z's and take the 10-minute short rest, everybody please make a
Was the
wisdom
decision-
saving
que-
throw.
Question: was the decision really to overlook Z's? Because is ignoring him a choice? Because then it should be going off at every point.
It's
That means
going.
it should be activating regardless, because no one's paying attention to it. And if that's an active decision to not pay attention to Z simply by not knowing about it or not considering it,
Here's how
I don't know, man.
it's being triggered. Here's how the view of the curse is viewing you guys. Every time you choose to do something that is not in relation to Z's, while you are in the room, you are choosing to ignore him. If you choose to interact with him as well, it also triggers. However,
Can we leave the room then?
if you leave
I
the room,
don't
then
think we
yes. Then
Okay.
if you leave the room, then sure, but just, or you can try the wisdom save. You do have Godfrey's aura. That's a very solid buff. You can get it. You can gamble on it. Wisdom save.
I'm going to gamble.
Okay.
Well, am I gonna just have to sit here on watch making constant saves though?
No.
No, because once you make the first decision, it's until you decide to change course.
Yeah.
So if you
Okay.
sat on watch and then decided to leave the room, or then also decided to jump in, as long as you don't change the current state of play,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, I don't like having to make unnecessary rolls here.
again, you have my aura. You're fine.
I also have advantage because it's magic.
It's magical.
Yeah.
Is it
34.
charming me?
34, you are safe. Charming, no.
23.
23. A's does not make the save.
Cool.
We could have just left the room.
We still would. That would have still triggered something.
The following happens. I'm busy looking up a spell. As this happens, you notice that Beatrice looks at the portal as you hear a subtle ring. Beep. Beep. Beep.
Fuck.
The spell alarm has gone off. Beatrice doesn't seem too concerned, though. She watches you, but she goes back to grilling the VR simulacrum.
I don't think we have time to short rest. We gotta go.
That if we choose to not short rest, does that count as another decision? If we reverse course.
So if you reverse course, and you make just to keep track of the decisions, first decision you made was we're going to quote unquote ignore Z's and take a 10-minute short rest. If you guys choose to change the decision now, it's going to be we're going to ignore Z's and go through the portal. So you will trigger another save.
If we short rest and then come back, it's gonna be 2 to 3 saves. I think we just go. We gotta go now.
If we short rest, we're short resting.
If you continue your short rest,
Because we are not changing any decisions.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
already
we
made
are-
the save
we
there.
are
We should
already
just.
short resting.
We might as well commit to the short rest and then do something.
Okay.
okay. Are you guys
If
committing?
we put these into a necklace, would that... Do we have to interact with him to do that? Like,
Yes, you are quite directly putting him in a necklace. And it's fair to
it's not like we can just touch the necklace to him, like it's like...
you're choosing to put him specifically in a necklace.
So I get that that's going to trigger a save, but is that going to... You know how you said that there was a bunch of curses and it's clearly a trap, and if we interact with him in any way, it's gonna be bad.
That will be interacting with him, which will be far
Okay.
worse than what's currently happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You guys get your short rest. 10 minutes later, you guys pop out. You are presented once again with the following information. Z's on the floor covered in curses. A key covered in magic. A portal with a lock and key around it. Beatrice watching you, flicking her eyes back to you, but otherwise still just grilling the simulacrum.
We gotta go, guys. We gotta go get it. I think the plan is A's has to focus exclusively on erasing the VR simulacrum. VR and I have to have our action up to counterspell, and one of us needs to at least have 2 action points up to plane shift us out.
I have my simulacrum here with me as well. I have that ability that I can trigger that makes both myself, quote unquote myself, whether that be me or my simulacrum, whoever's activating it, and like an aura around me vulnerable to all damage. Will that help with A's erasure thing?
No.
And building those stacks quicker? Okay.
I don't think so. How does the erasure feature work again, Ace?
Okay, once per turn, spend a bonus action. Its charisma save can't be resisted. If they fail, they're eliminated from existence. And then if I attack them, it's a +3 weapon. Target hit by this attack or weapon cast from this weapon. I wrote down in shorthand. Incur stacks of elimination. Once they get 20 stacks of elimination, they are eliminated, deleted from existence, and cannot be returned.
So there's 2 ways you can go about this. You can target the charisma saves, or you can attack it and get multiple stacks of elimination on it until it eventually is eliminated.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys. Your choices are the vulnerability does not seem to interact with stacks of elimination. However, there's a charisma save feature present on it. From what you know about VRE currently, and the VRE
I should whack the shit out of it.
What you know about the VR simulacrum is the following. It has a low armor class. It has one innate legendary resistance that can be spent on its turn, just like all of the legendary resistances in our game. It has a legendary resistance that it can use to remove stacks. It has a high charisma saving throw. That information present, what do you guys think is the best course of action?
I think I need to punch that in the face as many times as possible in one turn.
All right.
Any other thoughts from other people?
I think that's a great plan.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and I think the VR simulacrum, and Godfrey have to be on counter magic and escape, because we can't let anything go wrong with this. We have one chance. I think we have to do this in one round, otherwise we've wasted enough time, and it's just gonna go really badly from there.
And
Yeah.
Beatrice is there.
We also have to make sure that Beatrice isn't going to get another simulacrum copy.
Yeah, we have to
Exactly.
get this done in one round. Also, because if it gets to the VR's turn, if we don't get this done in one hit, they can just spend actions to clear whatever.
You can't cast contingency on other people, can you?
No, it would take too long as well, I think. Contingency takes
Yeah.
a while to cast.
Yeah.
Unless you
I was gonna
wish
see
it.
if we could okay, well, alright. The simulacrum is going to know that... Wait, how long does contingency take to cast?
10 minutes, I believe.
Oh, does it?
And you need I know we were very laissez-faire about material components, but you need a statuette of the thing, and you can only target yourself, actually. It's 10 minutes to cast. and it only
Yeah, I know
targets
that the target yourself thing isn't an issue. This is important. I need to make sure that contingency is completely ruled out here.
It takes 10 minutes to cast. and
Yeah,
it
it's
only
okay,
targets
10
you.
minutes. So that's not gonna work. But okay. The simulacrum is gonna dispel itself if it needs to.
Your own
It
simulacrum?
knows this information. Yeah, my simulacrum.
Okay. If it is left behind or captured or anything, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, just to clear up what's gonna happen. A's is gonna be on slap the shit out of this thing duty. How many stacks of elimination do you need to eliminate your target?
20.
How many hits can you? How does your stacks of elimination apply? Is it on hit? How many does it apply?
It says 46 base per hit. Targets hit by this weapon or cast from this weapon incur stacks of elimination.
Okay. It's
That's what I have here.
One per hit.
One stack per hit?
One stack per hit. Because once they reach 20, they're gone. I don't think you
Okay.
have enough hits.
I don't.
Do we have? Give me a moment. I
Okay,
want to help. I'm gonna try and help you guys. Give me
Okay,
a-
I could double up, right?
You can double up.
So that gets a whole extra turn.
currently,
I can action surge.
Currently, you have 6 in an action. Action surge, you have another 6. If you double up, that's another 12. That could be. That's.
I have a
24.
question.
Yes.
I have a question. With my point, I have my ability that inflicts any condition. Can I inflict a point of stacks with my conditions? Is that how that works, or no? Because stacks are I don't remember if we've defined if stacks are conditions or.
So
a
that
different
ability.
I
That
think
ability
stacks
needs an
are a
update.
unit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that ability needs an update. Viari, did I give you the spell that doubles stacks, or was that given to Feda?
I don't
That's
think
Veda.
that's a me thing.
Okay.
I don't think that's the kind of thing you'd ever trust giving me.
Valid. Okay. Currently, you have 24 hits with a 33% chance per action per secondary dice, which nets to probably at least 1 to 2 extra hits. So most likely about 26 hits, if all hit.
They all hit, yeah.
Should we get out everything that we need up before walking through?
Yeah.
To keep track of how this works, because of the decision thing, casting a spell changes the play state. is a decision, requires a save from the Z's curse.
I could Spirit Shroud, which would and add that to make it more likely for me to get more hits, right?
Yes. It does something else too. One second. PP game rules document. What else have I put in you?
What? Could I cast Shadow Blade on A's to give them that Shadow Blade damage?
You can cast Shadow Blade on yourself and then pass it to them as a ready action, as a help.
And that would help. Them roll more secondary dice, right?
That help them roll more secondary dice, get more chances to hit. D8s do extra hits on 6, 7, and 8, so it's more likely chance to get those extra hits in.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade then and give that to you.
That's a decision. Are you sure?
We're gonna have to do it now if I'm gonna have my turn to be ready with counter magic, and plus I'm amazing at save. Yes, I'm casting Shadow Blade right now.
So just to keep track of Shadow Blade, it returns to your hand. If not in your hand, at the end of the current turn, you'd have to give that in the moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but I'm casting it now so I can have it, so I don't have to cast it on my turn.
Okay.
What if I took Godfrey's hand?
Yeah.
Additionally, there is the critical hit feature. All secondary dice are now extra hits. If you can crit this Viari simulacrum, all of your secondary dice become extra hits.
Right.
So that will apply a shitload of elimination stacks.
Yeah.
Okay. And once it reaches 20, it's gone. So. You'll have to.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's our. Yeah.
Just trying to see if there's anything else we can do with these.
Oh, what?
Can you?
Oh, I can use a trip attack on the first hit, which would knock. And if it failed the strength saving throw, that would knock it prone, and then I would get advantage on the other hits, right?
Yes, and Viari has baby hands, so this could be very.
And I got like 4 superiority dice. I can do that shit. I can.
Okay.
Can you use the Mizium apparatus to cast Spirit Shroud?
I could just cast Spirit Shroud.
Oh, wait, are you already doing that?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna use it to give yourself extra hits, or are you gonna use it to to get yourself a better chance to hit? Okay. All right. So, to go over the current plan. Take the key. That's 1 save.
Prank him. We're jumping him.
Take the key. That's 1 save. Unlock the portal. It's 2 saves. Go through the portal. That's 3 saves. And then you jump him. So that is.
And then we jump him.
And that's 3 saving throws you guys will have to make. That you will have to make, because no one is casting spells prior. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Okay, guys, let's roll high.
All right, guys. I would like for
We
you
gotta
guys
prank
to
him.
make in order a charisma save, an intelligence save, and wisdom saves. You all have Godfrey's aura, so make sure to add 3 extra d6s. I am going to piss.
Okay.
Charisma,
So-
intelligence, and what was the last one?
Wisdom. It's never
Okay.
straight.
Remember, you all get a plus 10. So.
Mhm.
Charisma, I'm not worried about.
So how
Wisdom
many extra
is
d6 do
fine.
you roll? Extra 3d6 for my aura?
3.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So charisma save. Okay, my first one is. Ooh, how many d6 is that? What's 26 divided by 6?
4.2. 20.
So
You're
how-
gonna.
I'm rolling 5
Two.
d6.
Yeah.
Sorry, that is an extra d6. That's
Yes,
like
I'm rolling
27.
5. So I'm rolling 5, right? 5d6.
And
Cool. Okay. Chat, I need you to type this down so I don't forget. Godfrey's first charisma saving throw is a 42.
And then the next one's whiz, and then the next one is intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Intelligence and then wisdom.
Yeah, guys, I don't know how good this is.
Remember, you get an
me.
additional 3d6.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, remember this, chat. Write this down. Godfrey's second intelligence saving throw is a 29. Now for the wisdom save.
Mine decrease, like as my stats decrease, mine decrease by almost exactly 10 every single time.
Yeah,
I got a 44 charisma, a 33 wisdom, and a 23 int.
Okay, 26 on my wisdom saving throw.
I didn't roll above a 10 on the d20 at any point.
All right.
I thought it would be fun.
Charisma saves,
God.
please.
Not. I got a 40.
20?
What was
44.
it, chat? Chat wrote it down for me, didn't you guys? You guys better have.
42?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Your force
44
of
for me.
44?
I am so charismatic.
Okay, so we got to check. What'd you get, A's?
24.
Does anyone have any way to give A's
And that's
a
the
plus one?
highest
What could I do?
save I rolled this whole
what
time.
What could I do to make A's make the save? What could I do?
You guys don't have any of those abilities. You'd need a bard ability or something. You'd need like a... Or like to
Yeah, you
cast-
killed that sheet of Amelia's. Remember when you reduced Amelia's maximum HP to 1?
Yeah, I took it out back like old Yeller. Okay. Or like a bless, but that would have to be cast beforehand. Alright, that's one fail.
Yeah.
The following...
No,
Our
you
charisma
can mark me
thing
down for
failed?
3 fails.
For
No.
A's. You two passed.
I failed.
Oh.
A's.
A 42 fails.
Offbeat is just like, fuck you, 42
No,
fail.
don't worry. I don't think a 42 could ever fail.
These aren't like group rolls.
No, I'm just gonna suffer 3 times in a row.
I think I'm gonna suffer at least once.
A's.
Mm-hmm.
Track of this number.
Yeah.
Subtract a 4 from your evasion or your armor class.
Okay.
Intelligence saves, please.
21.
23.
Fail, fail. What'd you get, Danny?
Couldn't it be a constitution save?
On
That's,
what?
intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence was a 29.
Okay.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to roll a strength save, and then you'll all see.
Okay.
No, I
Ace.
don't have luck, but thank you for asking.
A's, keep track of this.
Mm-hmm.
You are under the effects of curse, the spell.
Cool.
You have disadvantage on all saving throws. Not for this chunk, but in the moment you will. Same for Viari. You have disadvantage on all saving throws.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
So would that even out if it's magical? So I'm just rolling flat because I would normally
Yes.
get advantage.
Yes, and now
Okay.
wisdom saves, but you don't have to do it for this chunk of saves.
That was also a 21, so you can just tell me what happened.
Another
Yeah.
fail.
33.
Pass. Godfrey, what was your wisdom save?
What was it, chat? You wrote it down. It was a... How about a...
26?
Yes.
Okay. Barely pass. Nice. Okay.
Yay!
A's, you have
Yo.
you have the following. Damn, you really really did not succeed on this, did you?
Offbeat hates lesbians.
Damn right.
Yeah, what about it?
What about it? They're all so happy. What can I be? You get a -5 from your to hit rolls. Okay? Whatever you roll, subtract 5 from it on your to hit chances.
Cool.
Alright. You take the key, you unlock it, the portal opens. I would like for everybody to roll initiative.
Ah.
I forgot my initiative's also shit, so everything's really just coming up A's.
You have Gift of Alacrity, so you can add a d8, and you have the Superiority dice, so you can add another d8.
Oh wait, what do I get for my...
25.
What superiority die is that?
Ambush. The ambush maneuver. If you're using the sheet, I think you are.
Gift
Yeah,
of
oh, I
Alacrity really changed my entire experience.
I
with
did not realize that was a
initiative.
part of ambush.
Okay. What'd you get, Danny?
25.
I also got 25. I think Danny's dex is higher than mine.
Okay.
I got a 16.
What's your dex bonus, Danny?
+4.
Yeah, your dex bonus is higher than mine.
Okay.
I have not rolled above a 5 on a d20 in a while.
Stop it. Please.
I'm gonna roll this giant ass die next time.
All right. You guys jump through the portal. Beatrice herself looks at you. Viari, A's, the alarm has alerted her, so she's not surprised by this information. Please, I would like you, Godfrey, to take your action. Beatrice looks at you. The VR simulacrum is 30 feet away, 5 feet beside Beatrice.
I remember. I'm not doing anything, right, guys? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I action surge, do I keep those action points or no?
No, you must spend them on your turn.
Do I just pass? Do I just end my turn? Right? That's
Sit
the
and
plan,
wait.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm here. Okay, I'm here. I'm running support.
Unless there's
Alright.
anything you need to stage with a bonus action.
No, I need all my action points to keep them up for counterspell reaction.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, could I hold an action to plane shift?
You can hold an action to plane shift. That takes.
All right,
two
I'll action surge.
Takes 2 action points now. 2 action points later.
Oh yeah, because it uses your reaction.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's your action and your reaction in D&D, so it takes 4 action points.
okay. I'll action surge and I'll hold my action, so that way I still have 5 action points.
Okay, hold action. Okay, you still have 5 action points up. Okay, good to know. Yari.
Alright.
Is that
I am going to use my bonus action to activate Storyteller so that I have a legendary action that could be used to plane shift as well, if need be.
okay?
And then I'm going to wait.
Okay. Before A's gets to do anything, Beatrice gets her turn.
Yeah. That's right. That's correct.
I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw.
And you're all
Is she
within range of
casting
me,
a
remember?
spell?
No.
Y'all are still within range of me to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is this Pathfinder? No, this is D&D with
Fucked up- it's
broken
fucked up
offbeat
D&D.
Fucked up D&D. Fucked up and evil. Brooke and I put a lot of swaz on it. It's got a lot of our own juice.
43.
Save.
Charisma save?
Yes.
Yeah, 43.
29.
Save. Ace.
21.
Fails.
Yeah, that fucking disadvantage got rid of my good rolls.
Ace.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was that against a magical effect?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you saved.
So I was rolling flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you could fail. Ace, quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How many hit points do you think you deserve?
How many points do I think I deserve?
Yes.
As many as I have, at the very least.
At the very least? You think you deserve all of them?
Yes.
Every hit point?
I worked so hard to roll dice for those.
Okay. Please roll. How many hit points do you have?
183.
Please roll 183 d6s.
Yeah, okay.
Another Amelia W, guys.
I have to get a different dice roller because Google. Oh shit.
Any dice
Why?
is good. Any dice is good.
Any dice? Yeah, that one doesn't actually go up. The one I was using doesn't go up that high. Output 183 d6.
You have to push. If you're using any dice, type in the number, you type calculate, and then you go to the roll tab.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It happened. 631.
631 deaths flash before your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
In an instant, a fail of your will in the most powerful chaos pantheon in the world. 631 people you knew die. Friends, please roll a D100 to see if your family was caught in the mix.
Wait, no. 99?
99?
Uh-huh.
You're so fucking lucky.
No, they're not. That's why they ended up in this in the first place. Don't you pull that shit. That's the exact point. They're not lucky.
They're people you knew, but nobody that was family.
Yeah, and Ace has like a ridiculously big family, so that's actually statistically very unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, if Viari lost family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know your family.
Mm-hmm. However,
I do know my family.
No, I don't know. Oh, you're saying if
50%.
you lost that.
50% of the Fae court is destroyed. 50,
Power vacuum, guys. Let's go back.
50% of the blood bandits are gone. And a good sizable chunk of that place that you rebuilt is erased off the map.
I thought only 600 and something people died.
I mean, there's not a lot of people. The fake court's only so big.
Yeah, but the blood
No,
bandits.
yeah, I was gonna say the blood bandits. There's like.
Wait, are they having a good?
Wait. I said blood bandits?
Yeah.
My apologies.
You fool! You fool!
The musicians.
No. Wait, no, keep up. I can't be the blood bandits. They love dying.
All right. That is Beatrice's two of Beatrice's action points.
God. That one wasn't even my fault.
She holds her other 3 action points in wait. The Viari simulacrum attempts to dispel themselves. Is anyone gonna stop this?
We need to erase it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did your simulacrum counterspell that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, roll for it, please.
Okay. Question though, I only have a maximum casting capacity of level 5 when it comes to something like a dispel, and I auto cast at level 5. My simulacrum auto cast at level 5. Should it not automatically succeed?
Someone is forgetting about their cheating ability with counterspells and dispels. They can fake cast them at higher levels for the spell and counterspells. They can't use storyteller, but they can use their other actually no, they can't use storyteller, but they can use the other abilities.
I don't like this. I never even wanted this ability. Okay. My brain has gone blank. I don't know what I am rolling right now. There are too many new dice things. So, oh, right. With 2d6. Okay. I need 2d6. And then I will roll 24.
24. You successfully counterspell the dispel. Beatrice thinks a moment upon this action occurring. She decides that she is going to use her other 2 actions. I need Constitution saving throws from the party.
Finally, a good fucking save.
Yeah, I'm not mad about this one either.
Oh, but I rolled shit, so it doesn't matter. Fine. It's a 36.
I'm gonna send you a picture.
Okay.
What did you get, bro?
46.
Holy shit.
I rolled 16, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4.
Jesus Christ. Okay, 36 from A's. Godfrey, what'd you roll?
34.
I'm
Damn.
gonna send you a picture of this.
All
This
above
is
30.
ridiculous.
Fuck you guys.
We're with it, bro. Listen.
Fuck you guys. I failed every
love.
goddamn save you gave me today. I earned this shit.
Yeah, but
Godfrey's
nasty-
aura of love.
Godfrey's aura makes me so happy.
You're welcome.
I got some nasty shit here, guys.
What's too damn bad?
We don't want it.
All right.
I've had my fill. Thank you.
Beatrice waits. It is now the lair action. You feel the overwhelming presence of the curses closing in on you. Please make wisdom saving throws, everybody. These are not magical. And while you're at it, think of the worst memory that you could have had if something in your life didn't go great.
The worst memory I could have had if something in my life didn't go great. Wait, what's the saving throw? Sorry, I'm trying to
Wisdom.
keep track of so many things right now. Wisdom?
I rolled
And
3
it's not
sixes on my
magic.
dice, on my d6s. That was awesome.
Okay, so
Remember, you have disadvantage on all saves because of
yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that I. Okay. 26.
26. Okay. Ace.
Like 18. And it's not good.
Okay. And Godfrey. What'd you
30.
get? 30. Okay. A's and Viari, you both fail. Viari, please tell me the worst memory that you could have had. Something went right for you in your life. What if it didn't? What if instead it was awful?
I'm just thinking of the worst memories we already did have.
Pick that one then. We can make it worse.
I don't like this. I'm thinking about the time that Viari got back from being temporarily banned from existence to find that the princess was dead.
That memory flashes through your mind when you came back and Alistair told you that the princess was dead, but this time it's changed. Instead of you finding that the princess was dead, you see yourself in the moment, blade through the heart of the princess. Your hands cold, shaking.
No!
The memory that was is gone. This is the memory that's left. Please take 50 psychic damage.
I have a question, like table talk wise.
Yes?
Is it just the memory, or is that now what happened?
Just the memory. Just the memory.
Oh, I forgot to do my healing thing on my long rest, so I'm actually just going to heal
Up.
enough to get me to a minus 50.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! I have resistance to psychic damage.
25.
This is not come up once in this campaign, apparently, but...
Just the memory has changed. For those at the table who may be forgetting, I will say that this effect works very similarly to modify memory. The effect of this can be removed with a greater restoration, but it is
Or a
definitely
remove curse.
or a remove curse. But for now, that is not the case. Ace, what is the worst memory that could have happened?
I was thinking of like the memory of when A's like actually met Z's for the first time, because he was stealing like candy in order to give A's a present, and they were kids, and I think A's lied to cover for him about it, and it worked, but I'm guessing what would have happened if it hadn't worked.
That memory, when you were a kid, You remember yourself lying to the guards, and it, for some reason, doesn't work. The guard punches you in the mouth, a child. And as you stare, barely conscious looking, you see Ziz is being dragged by his hair, thrown into a carriage, kicking and screaming the whole time. And for that split second, your brain wonders if you'll ever see him again. With the knowledge of now, you know that it does, but that memory is tainted. Please take 50 psychic damage.
Can I modify that slightly?
Yeah.
Wait, you said the guards punch A's in the face or Z's?
You in the face, and A's got, and Z's presumably got worse.
Because I was gonna say in my mind. Sorry if I can like retcon this a
You
little.
want to fuck yourself up a bit more? Go for it. Let's hear it.
I don't want to fuck it up more, but I do want to say that it wasn't like the guards of the city. Like these would have been people hired to protect A's because she was a noble. Like Z's was trying to break into her house, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I was mistaken. Then let's retcon this a little bit. So
Yeah.
instead of that being the memory, you try and lie to your personal bodyguards, or at the very least, like, oh, he was just
The
doing a
state
threat.
guard people, yeah.
And for a moment, you think it's worked until your parents come back into the room and they pick you up and put you on their knee. And as you look over your shoulder, you see the guards have surrounded Z's on the floor. And rather than being chastised, as you remember, you see a very small pool of blood surrounding this poor small child as your parents take you to the other room.
Okay. Thank you for some canon compliant sadness. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm nothing if not charitable. Still the 50 psychic damage though.
Yeah, I still take it. Yeah.
That is the lair action. Please, A's, it is now your turn. The simulacrum is 30 feet away from you.
I'm gonna run up to it. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud at whatever level I can cast it at.
If your highest is 7th.
No, I don't have the spell slot, so I'm just gonna do 5th.
Okay. A counterspell flies out.
Counterspell.
Alright, you're gonna have to roll for it because it's cast from Beatrice.
Cool. All right, let's do this, baby. What am I rolling again? I'm so sorry. I'm stupid.
Your charisma modifier.
Oh, I'm amazing and the best in the world. How many d6 is that again? I'm sorry.
3 d6s.
Thank you. Well, in the industry, we call that a 22.
The 22, you make the save. The counterspell does not trigger. Alright, Ace. Spirit Shroud goes up. How would you like to allocate your d8s?
It makes sense to make them all in the 2 hits, so I get more hits, right?
So you get more hits if you crit, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna roll dice now.
Okay. Viari, what's your armor class?
My armor class. Mine or my simulacrum?
Your simulacrums.
Let me figure this out because I have a shield and such like.
If it's got standard equipment, if you're wearing common equipment, the common equipment is transferable.
The shield is my very rare item.
Okay. If it can have a standard shield, I'll say.
I don't want it to have a standard shield. Okay, so what in your? Can you describe to me what it would have?
What? Okay, it's going to have it's going to have mage armor on, so +3 base.
I don't have mage armor.
Oh, you don't have mage armor? What do you have normally?
I wear the Archmagi robes.
Okay, but it does have an armor proficiency. So I'm gonna slap it in a breastplate. So it's got 14 base AC +2 from Dex.
Is
So
breastplate
16.
me?
Yes, it is. And then you get to
I don't
add.
think I can wear medium.
You have fighter levels.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna give it a shield, so it has an 18 AC, and it's got an open hand. Okay, that's okay. Its AC is 18.
Okay, I rolled a 4 on my d20. So that total is 36.
36?
Yeah.
First action.
And I got a 5 and 3 6s.
First action's a crit. So, you can turn all those d6s into all those secondary dice into extra hits. Would you like to?
Yes.
Okay, how many secondary
Well,
dice
can you
is
also
that?
double the damage?
No. You
So
can only
wouldn't
pick
that
one.
double the amount? Oh.
It wouldn't double
Yeah.
the amount of elimination.
It doesn't, yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to turn those all into extra hits. Yes.
How many secondary dice is that? Just so I can help keep track.
8.
8 secondary dice? Excellent. So 8
Mm-hmm.
extra hits.
Because the numbers doesn't matter, just the dice.
Just the dice, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Action number 2. You've got 2 action points
That's,
left.
yeah, I'm going to do this again.
Okay, roll the hit.
That's a 37.
Another crit, another 8 extra hits.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
That's
6 plus 8.
16.
6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8. That is
14 plus
28.
14.
That's 28 stacks. It is eliminated.
Cool. That's my held action. We're plane shifting out.
You counterspelled.
No, that was my held. What?
But you
I
can
thought-
take
no,
multiple
I have
reactions if
I
you've
have
got the
multiple
action
reactions
points.
because of my action points still.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. Please, A's, describe how you eliminate this thing with the gauntlet, and then we'll get this all going.
Ooh. I think A's runs up to it, and no offense, but A's does just punch this Viari in the face. And then I think that was kind of, you know, just a little sibling-ish fun. You don't know that though. Maybe
I
you do.
saved you. I tried to save your boyfriend. That's why we're in this position in the first
I'm not
place.
actually mad at you. It's just kind of a fun little opportunity. And then I think I think once this VR like is decked on the ground, I just sort of hold my hand out, and from the gauntlet, that usual sort of like time reality distortion that happens whenever Ace smites things. I think it starts folding in itself, but like this Viari kind of unravels into like, you know, like just entirely like meat, skeleton, blood, and then that sort of unravels into like base components, and it unravels into like molecules and then atoms until those atoms unravel into nothingness, and they never were, and the space around it stitches itself back up.
And as you slam with this gauntlet, Beatrice, who's been mostly silent, sees what you're holding, sees the weapons you're using, the items you're holding. Make an insight check as you deck Viari in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Do some of Viari's fake teeth fly out?
Yes, they get
Yay.
sloshed. It is a absolute walloping. Top
They
10.
just like turn to water droplets
Yeah,
as
yeah,
they
yeah.
go flying.
That is a 17.
It's pretty obvious to tell what's happening at this point. You guys are wielding Alistair's divine weapons in her Pantheon. This ups the scale at which they are allowed to operate in the war. Beatrice smiles. As you punch with this gauntlet, though, golden light sifts through and amplifying your time magic more than just erasing the time at which they existed. You see documentation and pens and writing happen in the peripheral of your vision as this thing is, with a golden blink, gone. Information taken. Gottfried, as you may now cast plane shift. Beatrice lets you go. You leave. And with the simulacrum eliminated, find yourself back in the Order Pantheon. And with that, we're going to go to break. Thank you all so much for watching the first half of Paperwork Pantheon. Come back in 15 minutes on the top, near the top of the hour, and we will be back with more. Take care. Get the fuck out of my house. I forgot to swap. I forgot to swap. I forgot to swap. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Offbeat Outlaw.
Ah!
How are we doing?
Where's Amelia go?
Amelia had
Died.
to leave. Okay.
Died.
No.
No.
Danny ate her.
He didn't mean to, guys.
It was an accident.
He was just feeling very silly and very goofy, and he
It
promised.
was a bit, guys. It was a bit.
It was a silly bit.
He was just in character.
I was
Dude,
RPing too hard.
it was just, babe. I only ate your dad for the bit.
So anyway,
Anyway, you guys make your way back to the Order Pantheon, and as A's pops in, Fate immediately grabs them. Because his fate does not wait. As you guys appear back in Alistair's office. Alistair looking at you expectantly.
well, the simulacrum's dead, but Beatrice saw we had your weapons.
That was anticipated.
Also, we got A's.
Yes, I saw she came back. She's with Fate
Yeah,
now.
could you not see everything?
I can't see anything in the Chaos Pantheon. No, I can see nothing. Everything that happens in the Chaos Pantheon is entirely out of my jurisdiction. Beatrice's mind blocks me, so no, I could see nothing. However, otherwise I could have just gone there myself and taken care of things, but it is outside of my jurisdiction. Anyway,
Right.
you've killed the simulacrum. They're eliminated, actually. They're eliminated, not just dead. They are eliminated.
Yes.
Right? You use the gauntlets?
Yes.
A's
A's
use
use
the
the
gauntlets.
gauntlets.
Thank God. Okay. Excellent.
Did he just thank himself?
Yes.
I made the right choice.
I made
didn't
the right decisions. Okay. And you said that Beatrice, she clocked the weapons. She markedly looked at them and... Okay.
Okay.
Well, good news and bad news. I assumed some weird shit would happen. But a large portion of our ground force has been eliminated on the plane that we're currently operating on. I assume that had to do
Yeah,
with...
speaking of, we need to go take care of the other two industries.
Yes, I was about to say, but not before I first collect the items, give them back.
Please.
I know you like them, Gottfried, but you're not allowed to have them for this long. I only can license these out when extreme duress happens. You saw how happy Beatrice was simply when she saw you using them for a brief reconnaissance mission. Imagine how happy she's going to be if you use them to take care of the planes.
Fine.
Okay, thank you. And also, it's my favorite pen.
Not even the one I made him is comparable.
Well, when you write an entire existence with a pen, I think you grow to like it. I would like it back. Thank you.
If I was gonna write an entire existence, I wouldn't do it with a pen.
Yes, you wouldn't. Either way, we are here.
Did everything work with the dreaming? Did you do the thing that you were gonna
I've
do?
rewritten most of it. It's proving interesting. The dreaming is a very pliable place. Most well done. Congratulations, VR.
Thanks.
It's just not my usual medium, is all.
So you rewrote most of truth, right? That's what you're saying. Not the dreaming. You didn't interfere with the
I did
dreaming.
not interfere with the dreaming. The dreaming is merely my en masse printing press I'm using to rewrite the entire contracts of existence. Because I need to rework some things in order for it to be fixed. And I don't exactly have the wrist movement of my youth.
Right.
Either way,
Okay.
everything seems to be in order for now. But I imagine that there are some vulnerabilities that we are going to carry with us forever.
Such as?
Ones that I cannot fix because I do not know they are present. Truth will be rewritten soon. It is currently low on my priority of domains that need to be fixed.
And is Adamus still in charge of that? Because we haven't found a replacement yet, right?
Adamus is currently the interim manager, but once the new truth is made, I will have to just simply appoint a new manager. I get to pick my top
Yeah,
choice.
but right now we don't have anyone, right?
Right now, nobody was technically in charge except for Adamus. He was the interim manager.
Alright.
But now it's gone, so there's nothing to be in charge of. It would be like me saying, be in charge of nothing. There's nothing to be in charge of. Congratulations. I can say that right now, and it means literally less than anything.
Alistair, this is completely off topic, but this has been burning a hole in my brain for a while now. Can I just take a look at fake physics?
You want to look at the entire book, or would you like to look in it?
I want to look up whether or not the Fae, like Madame Butterfly or Lady Luna, whether were they part of the first Pantheonic War? Were they part of a previous one? Were they gods left over from it that created their own realm that's separate, and then everything else got reset?
I don't think that they're their own gods, but saying that they're part of a separate line of events that don't get reset, as you've been claiming, well, that could be possible. I don't think they're gods, though. They are distinctly...
But would it be in Fae physics?
You're going to have to cross-reference between Fae physics and Fae law, but feel free to at your leisure. But you have a mission to do first, VR.
I'm just going to get my simulacrums onto it while we go and attend to the mission.
Can we long rest? We just got back from the Chaos Pantheon, so...
Would you like downtime, or would you like a long rest?
I need a long rest. I need my spell slots back.
You see he quickly signs a document, and you feel instantly reinvigorated. You have a long rest.
Could I also ask for, like, one other additional favor, please? Could I please get a greater restoration?
Oh, are you cursed?
Yes.
Which one?
She messed with my memories, and I really don't like how they are currently.
If you don't mind, I would like to just take a sample of the memory so that I can analyze the curse and make better charge to prevent these in the future. He casts Detect Thoughts. Are you going to let him succeed on the save? He probes
I thought he could just read my mind. Why does he need to cast Detect Thoughts?
because that's how you cast Encode Thoughts. He casts Encode Thoughts as he instantly finds the memory, and he plucks it out of your head. You still have it, but he has a copy now. And you see, he takes it, he pins it on his wall, and it turns into a document. Alright. He signs another one, and you are greater restored.
Oh, thank you. Okay,
Alright.
alright.
If you'd like my
Bugs
advice,
is
you should go and assault manufacturing ASAP.
Is it going to be okay with just the two of us?
The entire
I almost killed the fucking god of ignition. We're fine.
If you try and take space now, you'll be fucked, because Aza is currently busy with fate. You have to take manufacturing.
Okay.
You'll have to use your anti-magic trick as well. I think it's best that the full-scale assault starts now, if you ask me. You're obviously allowed to do your own thing, but I would like to give my advice on this.
Okay. Alright, so Godfried, here's what I'm thinking. We shut down their anti-magic fields, and we go in with a simulacrum army that and we're going to have parts of the army true polymorphing into beholders and using their anti-magic eyes to shut off magic from the enemies where we want it shut down.
Are we good to, like, have, like, an army of simulacrums down there, or is that weird?
At this point,
We've already got an army done.
Things are getting pretty weird already, and at this point, there's no reason for secrecy.
I mean, they can also just be invisible, to be fair.
I think this whole reason for secrecy about the gods thing was so that the government didn't investigate you before you'd laid out your groundwork. The groundwork's been laid out. If they must know that gods are on their planet, they shall know that gods are on their planet.
Mm-hmm. And we can also have the simulacrums just detain anyone who just works for the government but isn't really, like,
A threat? Yeah.
integral to their leadership, because we had kind of planned on not just slaughtering everyone where possible.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
All right. Sick.
with a snap of his
Operation
fingers,
V-Army is a go.
you guys are back into the deserts of this place, of the Badlands.
So I think that the V-Army are going to be taking the forms of like beholders, banshees as well, because they insta-kill people where necessary. Like anything brutal enough. I used to have a list, but I've moved house and I don't know what I did with it. There's a couple of things that are like kind of swift and brutal for just shutting down their defenses as quickly as possible. Maybe some like dragons as well, just like a fuck ton of creatures that are gonna like form insane defenses.
Okay. As you get down there, you send out the ping, and instantly VREs pop out of hiding in and around you guys. You are about 500 feet out from the manufacturing district, and a bunch of VREs appear from out of invisibility, and legions of beholders, legions of dragons, legions of banshees, legions of just flat out straight of just regular VREs appear behind you. The army is easily hundreds of thousands strong, dwarfing the size of the bandits. Argus, in the back, sees this and realizes things are going down in manufacturing. He flies over to where you all are, and over a loudspeaker he goes,
Gods! Where shall we fight? Where must
Manufacturing!
Alright, their anti-magic fields are still up.
Not for long.
alright, how do you shut down the anti-magic fields?
So I actually don't know what the answer to this is because I don't know how they worked to
They
be
were
able to.
glyphs of warding that you chose a trigger to dispel.
Oh, okay. So we do the trigger.
Oh, it was a
What was
silly
it? Fucking
trigger.
Jefferson Starships.
Jefferson Starships, yeah! You
I
say
was so mad that I remember that because I was so sure that it was fucking bullshit.
You say the passphrase, and instantly these anti-magic fields release, and the guardsmen standing there with their mechs, with these what look like Warhammer dreadnoughts standing there, stop, and everything from they are caught completely unawares, and the assault begins. From underneath the sand vibrate out mechs, buggies, vehicles mounted with guns. Musicians begin playing an orchestral piece as they drive the cars and they charge the compound. The Aries fly in with the backs of beholders, shutting down spellcasters on the side of the manufacturing district. Argus, you see, loads up a massive cannon on his arm with golden light as he points it. A beam of golden reliquary writing enwreaths itself in the compound, and every single opponent is put under the effects of embargo, unable to do anything. You guys see the entrance is ahead of you, about 2,000 feet. Are you guys just gonna sprint, or are you guys gonna teleport?
Sprint? We don't really have a way to teleport quick enough, like that whole distance.
Mind shift.
Well, you can dimension door.
Oh, okay, well,
You can
if we get like some simulacrums to plane shift us forward.
Dimension door, you guys? Okay. Some simulacrums peel in with you guys. Dimension door you forward, passing you up to other simulacrums who dimension door you forward. And quickly you are warped to the front door.
This way we don't have to waste resources of ours.
Godfried, the door is ahead of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna kick it down. I'm strong. That's what I do.
Okay. Roll athletics, please.
Plus 16 is how many d6?
5.
In the industry, we call this a 27.
A young 27. As you
Young
boot
27.
the door, it flies back and crushes a guard on the other side, knocking them straight dead. You are inside the manufacturing district proper now. The assault was a 100% success. This place is, as you all kick down these doors, you soon see bandits swarming in by the hundreds.
Are the gods here? Gods here? Or are there warlocks here?
Make a religion or an arcana check.
Arcana. 18.
There are definitely warlocks here. The gods, unsure.
I smell them.
At this point in time, a beholder phases through the wall, stares at you, and then looks forward and shuts down a whole slew of spellcasters as Dragonfire breathes in. This assault is going incredibly well. Viari, could you please make I gotta call it a spellcasting check. It's just like a roll to hit.
So I'm using my charisma there?
Yeah, your charisma with proficiency.
Okay. So plus 13, the same, so plus 7 dice. Is 13 7?
No, 13
Yeah.
is not. 13 isn't 7 dice. No, 13 is
Wait.
13 is 4.
4.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I was thinking with the
Yeah.
I was still thinking with Godfried's thing. 30.
30? Okay. It's going fantastic. This is you are capturing, detaining everyone who's unimportant. The beams of lasers from the disintegrating beholders are just tearing this place to shreds. Dragons are breathing fire en masse. Viaris are blasting everybody else who could possibly hold a candle. This assault is going fantastic. And while they are fighting back with anti-magic bombs and chunks are getting dispelled, there's just far too many to be. There's just so many of them that they cannot keep pace. Godfrey, as you are looking around, you have hints that there are warlocks nearby. Please make a survival check to locate where to go.
Oh, what's good?
Okay, no problem.
Survival check. 4.
4. Okay. With a 4, there's a lot of chaos. It's hard to tell where anything is. You can just assume that there's danger on all sides. You guys are gonna have to fumble around in the dark for a bit to get to where you need to go.
Could we use the simulacrum network to sort of check where we need to go and ping us to let us know more quickly, like
Doesn't Viari have True Sight?
No, that was because of the
Of
the magic item that Alistair gave me, the cloak.
You can use the network. It will distract from the assault. I'll say that 30 you rolled is a resource you can spend. Please subtract 5 from that 30 to turn it into a 25, and they can direct you where to go.
Is that going to be bad?
It's
For us.
It's resources. It's like you got to make a call about whether you want the assault to get rid of all possible enemies, or if you want better directions. It's
Better directions. Okay. Yeah. I just wasn't like I was asking you for information to make that decision. If
it's
that
hard.
makes sense.
You can't tell at this point. It's just you got to make your best guess.
Okay.
With 25, the Viaris start. A section of the Viaris pull back from fighting and begin directing you guys, pinging through your ears about where to go. You guys now have better direction about where you want to go. Instead of fumbling around in the dark and me rolling a dice, you guys know exactly where you need. What do you guys can either try and hit to take care of the manufacturing building. You can either head to the basement to take care of the warlock who runs it, or you can head to the director building, to the very top. and there's probably something of great importance up there, as that is where all of the manufacturing is happening.
Can I talk to Alistair and ask him what he thinks?
No, not currently.
Okay, well, I think we gotta go
top.
after the Warlock because we can go to the top after the fact.
But the top's got something important that's probably fueling the Warlock. That's how these things always work.
Alright.
Okay. You guys going to the top? Okay, you guys make your way through the building. You guys make your way through the top. The VRs are still doing quite a good job handling everything, despite a portion of them being used for directions. This place is entirely locked down. They're being forced to fight outside. They're being forced to hunker down. It's going great. As you guys make your way to the top, I need both of you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh gosh.
You're within
I'm
Godfrey's
within. Yeah.
Godfrey, what's your charisma right now?
It's a 20, so I have a plus 16.
Okay. 20, so
I
that's
rolled so low.
plus 2d6 to you.
Yeah, I
VR.
rolled a 30.
Oh, yeah, we
Oh
are.
no.
I thought you were talking to me, like, I only have, like, what? I'm like, no, I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the fourth 27 I've rolled this session.
Wow, I really missed those 44s.
Okay. You're fine, okay? You're fine. You rolled a 30.
Yeah, it's just a little embarrassing.
Okay.
It's all.
You successfully roll a 30. You are safe. You guys, as you approach, though, you can swiftly tell that it's not just something powerful that's up here. It is someone powerful is up here.
Oh, great. Is it the gods?
Can't tell right now. What would you like to do?
Should I get Charlie
Can I
to
talk to
scout?
Fenrir and ask if he knows what's up here?
Yep.
Fenrir, what the fuck is here?
As far as I fucking know, we were never allowed up here for the most part. If you were to ask me, though, I think it's base of operation for those gods you're after.
Alright. Well, let's hit him where it hurts.
Okay. How about we prep some stuff before running in? So, storyteller, do we want to go in and immediately try to banish them? One of them?
I mean, it's a base of operations, so I don't think they'd be here right now, personally.
We can detect that there's a presence here, right?
I know, but one presence. There's two of them. They split.
Okay.
Well,
if there is two, I want to banish one half of them.
Okay, I think right now we just gotta kill. I think we gotta focus on murdering them. We just gotta kill them.
My concern is. Okay, so when you say we got to focus on, what do you? Can you give me more information? I don't really. Are
What are
you
you at?
against
What are you asking?
banishing one half?
No,
if there are two
banish one
them?
of them, focus on the other. I like this plan.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Alrighty. I'm gonna activate storyteller before we go in. And is there any kind of? Does it look like we're gonna have to walk through a dispel magic field or something to get into this?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Because I won't activate anything before we go in. If this is the case, where is dice roller? That's a 21. 21?
21.
Mm-hmm.
You manage to make it. You manage to guess the following. There's not a dispel magic or an anti-magic or anything that's going to ruin your magical effects. But there are effects that will attempt to attack. There will be things that are going to attempt to harm you upon entering the room.
Okay. Does those things seem like they would be in any way foiled by us teleporting to a random spot in the room? Do those things seem like they would be in any way foiled by us teleporting to a random spot in the room?
Doubtful.
Okay. Godfried, what do we want to do about that?
Deal with it. We always have.
Okay. Sure. do we want to try to prep anything that is going to help prevent that from hindering us?
I'm gonna prep my Shadow Blade.
All right, okay. Let's just go then.
All right.
Yippee!
You charge in. As you guys charge in, please make charisma saving throws. As you run through the doors as they swing open.
That is going to be a 49.
54.
I'm taking.
The 39, what'd you get, Danny?
No, a 49.
49, Jesus Christ. What'd you get, Danny? Sorry, I didn't hear.
I'm sending you a
934,
picture.
Nice. Right, you make the save.
I'm sending you another picture of this.
We're just built different, bro.
It's a 19, a 6, 6, 6, 4, 3, 5.
Jesus Christ. You guys make it through the door, and you feel the effects of a hallow fail to activate on you guys.
Oh, of course it's a fucking hallow.
You guys have done a really good job prepping for these fights. So a lot of the things that would have bamboozled you at the start of this arc are all but trivial now at this point. As you see standing in here, is half of the two gods. You see...
Only one of them.
You've seen a lot of ignition, of combustion. This
Is this the one I almost killed?
Yeah, no. This is the one you didn't. This is the one that... This is a different one. This is ignition. This is the one who lights the fuses once they've been set up.
Where's your friend?
Busy
Go-
licking his wounds, mayhaps?
Go fucking die. Roll initiative, please. Dark Tide music goes hard.
It does.
25.
25? Okay.
I rolled the wrong dice.
Does Godfrey give anyone, does his aura give us any bonuses to initiative?
No. It would have to be one of the... It's like the Abjuration Paladin or something? A Watchers?
I have no idea. 29.
Isn't it?
Truly, if you're ever struggling with initiative, take Fey
Gift of
Touch,
Alacrity.
and then get Gift of Alacrity, and then simply don't be bad at initiative.
Don't be bad at initiative.
Yeah.
Just don't. Easy. Alright. Gottfried. You're up first.
Alright,
Scott.
sleep.
Sleep?
What?
Alright.
Yep, sleepy time.
Alright, 3 action points are spent.
Here we
2
go.
action points remaining.
Let's do it. Let's start rolling dice.
You cast your Shadow Blade beforehand, I'm assuming?
Yes, I did. Alright, so I'm gonna start whacking him, right? And I'm gonna action surge and I'm gonna keep whacking him.
Just to remind you of some things, because I was told to remind people of these before we started combat exactly. Spells that apply damage bonuses can also provide 2 hit bonuses. So if you're casting, for example, Shadow Blade, and it gives you 4d8 on hit, you can instead give that on your 2-hit chance rather than your damage. You can split them up however you want. You can give 2d8 to hit and 2d8 on damage, vice versa, 3 and 1. Just reminding.
Okay. So put it in terms of if I was using it right now.
Okay, let's say you cast Shadow Blade now.
Yes.
This target is a god. You can reasonably assume they have solid arm. They have a solid armor class and probably have a lot of armor in general. So you might maybe want to get a higher to hit chance to get crits to apply conditions like bleed and wounds. To do that, you might want to improve your 2-hit chance.
Okay.
how you would do this is you cast Shadow Blade as your bonus action, give yourself 2d8 extra to hit dice, and then 2d8 extra damage. So that when you're rolling your secondary...
Question.
Yes.
How does this apply to smites?
Smites are exclusively on damage. Because they're not a spell that can... They're a spell that you cast only once you hit. However, if you cast Branding Smite, or Thunderous Smite, or the Spell Smites, they can improve your chance to hit.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna just start smacking.
Go for it.
And I'm going to add, how many D8 do you recommend adding for my Shadow Blade onto this attack to crit?
2 and 2 sounds good. 2 extra d8s to hit and 2 on your damage.
All right, here we go.
Good.
Okay, so I'm rolling 1d20.
Yep.
Plus 2d8 plus my d6s, right? Which
Yes.
is 19 divided by 3, right?
19 divided by 3, which is 6.
Cool. Cool, in the industry we call that a 35.
A young 35. That's
Yes.
a crit.
Let's go, baby.
All right.
Wounds! Wounds!
All you're gonna have to roll your damage for this action.
I rolled 2 6s as well.
2 6s as well, so 2 extra hits, so that is 4 hits total for the single action. All right.
Well, I also have extra attack and action surge.
Well, when you roll to hit, you only roll once per action, so both hits are already applied. You got 2 extra hits, so 4 hits total for the single action. So now...
What about my action surge? Does that not count at all?
Oh, now,
or?
yes, you do have action surge. You just mentioned extra attack, so I was just mentioning how that works.
Okay.
Would you like to action surge?
Yes, of course, always. Every
Roll
time.
to hit.
Again? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. In the industry, we call that a 40.
Nice! A young 40 is another crit.
More wounds.
More wounds. All right. How many 6s? 5s or 6s?
3.
Okay, so 2 extra hits again. That is 8 hits total.
All right.
All right.
But I have all my Shadow Blade damage, right?
You have 2d8 for your Shadow Blade damage. So yeah.
Yes, okay. Let me calculate this real quick. So 8 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 4, so 16 for all 4 of the base level Shadow Blades, right?
16
Okay.
d8, and then an extra d8 per hit. An extra d8 per hit from
Thank you, yes, Improved Divine Smite.
That would be up to 24 d8.
Okay. And then now we have smites. I'm gonna 6th level Arcane Smite for 78. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Divine Smite at 5th for 68. Right?
60. The 5th is only 5 d8. You can only do 5.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna use the rest of my 5th level spell slots for my next 2 hits out of the 8, so out of 3, so that's an additional 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to use my 4th level spell slot for the next 3, which is going to be my first 6 hits, right? 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot for my last 2 for 4d8, right?
So
1,
8
2,
d8
3,
total.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. I can Arcane Smite on my action surge, right? My
Once per
Arcane Smite
turn.
again.
And you can only
That's
once per turn.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and that is all right. And then you double it because it's sleep.
Yeah. Is that all of it?
That should be 128.
It is. Just that feels low. I don't know why.
I don't know either. 128 d8 is a lot.
I don't know.
That's roughly 500 average damage, so you can shut your mouth.
Okay, let me figure this out real quick. Okay, 128, right?
Yep.
Let me add all these up. Ooh, I'm gonna activate my star as a free action, so they're all D10s instead.
Okay, 128 d10s.
Gotta click 128 times now. Give me a moment. I'm cooking here. I'm cooking.
I'm gonna teach you guys how to use any dice. I swear to God.
I like D&D Beyond. I like seeing them fly. And I'm doing this all in wounds as well.
Okay.
God. 120. Fuck.
Are you sure you want to do it all in wounds? Just a reminder. Monster legendary resistances work at the start of their turn. They can spend a legendary resistance and clear one stack of an entire type.
Oh.
So if you want to split it up between bleed and wounds,
Yeah, sure. I'll
Okay.
do that.
we'll just split it evenly
right.
down the middle.
Here we go.
Okay.
Dude. Hearing the sound of 128 D10s hit the deck is very silly.
And your modifier.
714. Plus modifiers, which is going to be plus 15 multiplied by 8, which is fucking something.
120. How much did you
Plus an
roll?
additional 120. 714 plus an additional 120 for 834.
417 stacks of wounds and bleed. Holy shit. Alright. Please describe how you deal this astronomical effect. Actually, no, wait, it's divided by 2 again. It's because it's halved, because it's split down the middle, halved again. It's 208, but still describe this. This is insane.
So Godfried is just like, he's like, just shut up, He's like, listen, I'm gonna show you a good time just like I did your better half. You wanna know what the end of a scythe tastes like? And he's gonna shove the flat end of the scythe into his mouth, and it's just, the end of the scythe's gonna explode.
You sit back as you watch this holy explosion ruptures behind him. And this all happens very quickly, but you see this emulsification process begin. If this thing moves, it will suffer a hefty toll. It is now, Viari, your turn.
Okay, I am going to... So I don't remember how much I got activated before we walked in. Did I do Spirit Shroud?
So you did Spirit Shroud and Storyteller.
Okay. Alright, so my simulacrum and I are going to action surge, and I am going to use, so we just went through this on the break, the way that my breakdown works on this,
Yes.
and I'm not going to be very useful at getting this right. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast,
Yes.
Quicken Spell, Eldritch Blast, so that's going to be like 1 action point, and then I'm going to use the braces to also
Yes.
make it beat cost 1.
4 casts
So that's
total at this point.
4 casts, and I should have 1 action point remaining, I believe,
Yes.
because I'm not having to activate Storyteller. Yeah, okay. So 4 casts here, and then my simulacrum is going to do the same, but instead of, because it doesn't have the illusionist braces, it's going to use that additional action point.
8
So it's
casts,
we're both getting 4.
8 casts
So 8
total.
casts.
And your Spirit Shroud,
Yeah.
would you like any of that to go into chance to hit? Or would you like it to all go into damage?
Please jog me, Brooke, my memory of how hard is this guy normally to hit? Do I feel like I need to?
Never fought him before, so we wouldn't know, but I got a 35
We
and a
have.
40.
He was at the last thing.
We didn't fight him though, we ran, remember? And then I came back and I
What
hit him.
what impression did I get from Godfried? Does this guy look like he has high armor, or does he look like
Probably both.
hitting him a lot? Sorry?
Probably some mixture of both. Godfried crit, the lowest he rolled was a 35. That was a crit.
Okay. I will put half of my dice into my 2 hits, I guess.
So an extra D8.
I don't know. Well, I guess. Well, if there are per hit. Okay. So I have 5 Eldritch Blasts per Eldritch Blast.
Per cast. Yes.
For every Eldritch Blast, there are 2d6s, 2d8s.
2d8s currently.
2d8s
Plus a D10.
from Spirit Shroud. Yeah, plus 1d10, but that's not important right now. So that would then mean for every single cast of Eldritch Blast, there are 10 d8s.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I probably don't need to add all of those to my attack. So if I add like 3, if I add 3d8s, can I try adding 3d8s on the first one?
What?
How does this work?
So when you cast the spell,
Yeah.
you can either choose to add 2d8s to your attack roll, to your damage rolls, or 2d8 to your hit chance.
Oh, so I have to do it for every cast of the spell is a flat.
Yes, and it's the cast of
Thanks.
Spirit Shroud that decides it.
Okay, I'm just going to do it for damage.
All damage?
I
Okay, roll for it.
No, you should crit. You should crit.
I should crit. Why?
Because I've dealt how much stacks? 280 what?
208 bleed and 208 wounds. He can at most clear 1 stack per turn.
Wait, no, we can only do wounds and bleed stacks. I was like, put gunpowder on him. I'm like, we can't do that.
Not yet.
Yeah, and I don't have the ability to do sleep or anything like that.
I mean, we can't trigger the stacks either. We have to wait for his turn. I wish we could trigger his stacks, but we can't.
So I don't do much damage at all without Spirit Shroud. So if I go put it into the 2 hit, my damage will be like maybe 60.
You can
Okay.
put 1d8 in your to hit chance and 1d8 in your damage and split the difference.
What?
So
You just told me I couldn't split.
No. You were trying to calculate all of the d8s you would deal and then split them in between your to hit chance. Spirit Shroud adds to your 5th level
What?
Spirit Shroud adds 2d8 to your damage rolls. You can either
Yes.
add 2d8 to your damage, 2d8 to your to hit chance, 1d8 to your damage, and 1d8 to your to hit chance, or 2d8 to your to hit chance. You can split the difference.
Okay, I'll just split it.
Okay.
I'm very confused. So every single one of these rolls has an additional 5d8.
No, 1d8.
No.
1d8.
I am confused all over again. So, in sacrificing... Okay, so, question. In sacrificing half of my d8s from damage, I only add 1d8 to the 2 hit.
Because you only have 2d8s to add with your damage.
2d8 per hit.
Spirit Shroud adds 2d8 damage per hit. You can
Yes.
either on cast add 1d8 to your to hit chance and 1d8 to your damage, or 2d8 to your to hit chance and
So-
none to your damage, or
Okay.
vice versa.
What I'm asking right now is that 1d8.
Yes.
So when we roll a d20 plus our secondary dice.
Yes.
And that covers all of Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Despite the fact that Eldritch Blast technically has 5 separate 2 hit
Yes.
rolls.
And you add 1d8 to that roll.
Okay. So in sacrificing 5d8 from damage, because half of them are coming away, I get 1d8 for my 2 hit.
Yes.
Okay, yes, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Okay. What is it? Like plus 15.
Plus 15 is 5d6.
Okay. 45.
45 is a crit.
Okay. 35.
35 is a crit.
28.
28 is not a crit.
Does it hit?
It does hit.
28.
28 is not a crit, but it is a hit.
30.
30 is not a crit, but it is a hit.
39.
Crit.
36.
Crit.
20.
20 misses.
Okay. I think that's it then.
Okay. In total, that is 4 crits, 3 regular hits.
Okay. I do not have the spoons to click on that many dice. Okay, so how many d10s is this? This is so 7 times 5 is 35 d10s.
What are you calculating
So-
first?
The d10s.
Okay. What are you? Let me just give a recommendation for how to make the math easier. I suggest let's calculate the damage on the hits first, and then we'll calculate the damage on the crits, and then we'll figure out what you want to do with that. Does that sound good?
Okay,
Okay. So you've hit
so 15 d10.
15 d10s plus 15 d8s
Oh.
plus 150.
Well, wait. I'm realizing that half of my confusion is coming from staring at any dice, so I'm not going to use that anymore. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Question:
1,
while
2, 3,
while Brooke is doing the dice, how does the stacks? So when the initiative on his turn starts, he can clear the stacks. Do the stacks activate first, or can he clear them first?
He can clear at the start of his turn a stack of his choice. It will happen before he takes any actions.
But when do the stacks activate in comparison to when he can clear one of the stacks?
Bleed activates at the end of his turn. Wounds activate when he takes actions.
Got it.
You will notice that he has not taken a single legendary action, nor a counterspell action or a reaction of any kind because of all the wounds.
So, through 349 not crits.
349 not crits.
So that's 15 d10, 15 d8s, plus the plus 10 to all of those.
Yes. And what is that total again, sorry?
Plus 12 on top of that as well. 349.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me quickly do
Now,
Now, for the crits, you had 4 crits. Roll damage as normal, and then we'll pick what you want to do with that, okay?
okay, so 20, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 381.
381, okay. Now, with your crits currently, you can All your secondary dice are now extra hits. That's one thing you can choose. Maximize your damage dice instead for all of these. Clear all of your current negative stacks, or all the damage dealt is halved and turned into stacks of bleed or wounds.
I'll just have it and do bleed and wounds. Can I split that in two because it's...
Sure, we'll split the difference and just say that it's both. It's half and half in each.
Yeah. Oh, well, should I just do it on... If I just do it on bleed, then is he more likely to clear wounds? Because every time he takes an action, he's going to take the wounds.
It's probably gonna clear.
I'm going to put it all on bleed.
That's smart.
Nice, good choice.
See, now we're getting in his head.
Because it activates at the end of the action.
Yeah, and doubles.
So he's going to, the first thing he's going to do is clear wounds.
Nice. One sec, I'm doing that because you did your health damage directly. Okay. And is that your turn, Viari?
Yes, that's my turn.
Excellent.
I want to be within 10 feet of Godfrey at all times, please.
You guys are right up in his face then. I just want to make that very clear then.
I'm hugging Godfrey, like, never leave me.
Just like clutched onto my leg like a child, and I'm just like, yeah!
Ah! Okay. Ignition's turn. First thing he does, legendary resistance. He clears his wounds. That was the right call. You watch as he brings in holy energy and expels all of the latent wounds, but you notice there is still holy ichor dripping down his leg. And I'll take actions, but I'm gonna be eating so much damage.
Have fun.
Now that you guys are using the systems I gave you, this is actually terrifying for me.
I'm just very confused all the time.
You're doing
okay.
great. Don't worry about it. You're doing great.
You're doing great. You nailed it. You got there at the end. I can't hit Godfrey. I can hit the child on his leg, which he's not really.
I don't want you to. That's gonna hurt. What if?
What save is Godfrey even bad at? Just none of them?
The worst one is technically intelligence because he's not proficient in it because he's not, first thing, a wizard. It's not like he's not bad at it. He's not like he's bad at it. But that's his worst one comparatively.
I'm going to... Fuck, okay. He is going to... I had a silly idea. He is going to cast Feeble Mind.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
On who?
On Godfrey. I need a intelligence saving throw, please.
Cool.
Trying to get that charisma to 1.
You will try. Ah! 23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Godfried, the following happens. I hit Godfried with a saving throw!
Legendary resistance.
You have to use that at the start of your turn.
A free one. It's this dragon mask.
It still works the same.
What?
Yeah.
How the fuck is that supposed to work? That makes no sense.
That is how we've been playing it for a while.
That is
Because
not.
that's also how the enemies
That's
play
how
it.
it's been working it for me, but not for you guys. But at the start of your turn, you can end it. It's not like it's gonna matter. This is just for me. At the start of your turn, you end the effect, and it's as if it never happened, Godfrey. It's balanced. It's a legendary resistance. And he's gonna take so much bleed anyway. Live your lives.
Listen.
Oh, Godfrey's turn's up next, right?
There's the lair action, and then it's his turn.
Okay.
So it doesn't really. So first of all, you take 46 psychic damage. Take it.
$46?
Yep.
Okay.
Your charisma score is reduced and intelligence is reduced to 1. You can identify friends, follow them, and protect them. Okay.
Don't worry. I have a legendary action.
Yeah. Okay. It is now going to, now that Godfrey's charisma score is reduced by 1.
How much is he bleeding now?
He's got 398 stacks of bleed currently on him. If you do the math, that's a fuckload. He is going to... He's then going to cast... Fuck, what do I even do? What do I do? Because I'm going to lose concentration on any spell I cast at this point. Guaranteed. Because there's no way I'm making that save. Okay. I'm going to... This is so hard. I genuinely don't know what to do right now.
Well, why did you kick one of them out of the room? I'm very confused.
Because I almost killed the other one.
Because he wasn't here. He's never been here. He's guarding space. I didn't kick him out. He just wasn't here.
Why would we not be fighting them together?
Because they didn't know which one we'd go after first.
Yeah, they're guarding their bases. They didn't know what was coming up. Because you guys did things quickly and didn't fart around in the Chaos Pantheon, you caught them off unawares. So they are currently under duress. Godfrey. He is then going to target you with a disintegrate. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Something I'm good at. That's awesome.
Ooh.
Damage dealing spells you can instantly legendary save, if that matters.
28.
The beam misses entirely.
I may be dumb! I can jump!
He's gonna...
Yari! I can't make a jump.
He's gonna action search. And... Oh... This is stupid. I'm going to cast, polymorph, no, I can't even do that. You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna cast banishment. I need a charisma saving throw, Godfrey. You are at 1 to your save, so that is minus 2d6 from your save.
I can't just legendary resist banishment.
You can end it at the beginning of your turn.
Stupid, dumb. I only get +1.
What's your proficiency?
My proficiency bonus?
Oh, you have a proficiency bonus. That's +7, -5, you get 1d6. If you still save after this, I'm gonna be furious.
7.
Okay, you're banished briefly. You were put into a demiplane and are rendered incapacitated. Okay. It's just Viari left. Anderson left.
No, he uses active surge.
It is now the lair
Godfrey's
action.
turn?
It's the
Oh.
lair
Wait.
action.
First of all,
Yep.
number one,
Oh,
I
right.
believe all of his bleed goes off at the end of his turn. Second of all, I'm going to jump in with a legendary action once all the bleed comes off. Assuming that Godfrey comes back after he takes all the bleed damage.
Godfrey's just like,
Here's,
2 neurons are firing!
here's the number of damage you dealt. 1,431 damage in bleed. As he casts these spells, You see the toll take up on him, and he just begins to crumple and scream in agony. He's not dead, but holy fuck is he in pain.
Fiari, finish him.
Godfrey, you pop back.
Godfrey, I do not want to be dealing with lair actions without my saving throws. I'm going to limited wish heal.
Godfrey,
You heal 70 points of damage, 70 hit points, and I get your aura back.
Okay.
Also, your feeble mind is cleared.
I'm not stupid anymore!
Well,
You make me dumb! The worst thing anyone's ever done to me! And I died!
It is now the lair action's turn. God, I was, you guys did good. You guys did good. You guys played this well.
I just wanted Godfrey's aura back before dealing with this thing.
Lair action. I need both of you to make strength saving throws, please.
Ah, fuck.
Well, thank you, good sir! Why, thank you, you are so kind! After making me dumb!
Oh boy.
In the industry, that's a 23.
23?
That is going
Yes.
to be a 28. Absolutely unheard of. Absurd. The only reason that that is even physically possible is because Godfrey is standing right next to me.
Godfrey, you are launched.
Do you want to know what that would have been? A
What?
15.
Holy shit. Wait, how is that possible? He's only adding 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought the 10.
So I
Right. That,
I got
math.
rid of it.
Math works.
Yeah. So I now get to add 2d6. I rolled a 16, a 6, and a 6. I get 28. I would have had to deduct 1.
I got you.
Yeah.
Godfried, you are launched back 100 feet. As you take...
Can I legendary resist right now? What would that do with the movement?
For these, you could legendary resist this effect, yes.
Okay, I'll legendary resist this one.
Okay, you resisted this effect. So you're not launched, but you do take, but you guys both take half of this following damage. Half of 84 damage as an explosion ruptures, launching you both back.
What kind of damage is it?
Force.
Fire!
Ew.
Force.
Fire!
Can it be psychic
Fire.
or thunder?
Fire!
Force. How's your simulacrum looking?
Oh wait, sorry. Half of what? 84.
Half of 84, yes.
40. Okay, so that's 44. That would be half damage. Like my simulacrum, that would be half its health.
Okay. Now has 796 stacks of bleed. Okay.
We need to re-up its stacks of wounds so that it.
I got you.
Godfried, it is your turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna refresh all my spell slots.
Okay.
Every single one, actually.
How?
With my refresh ability.
I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, he looks so mad.
I'm like mad and pleased at the same time because I balanced this fight thinking you guys might forget your abilities, but you guys remembered them. So I'm getting my
Because you
ass
told
handed-
us in the beginning.
All right, the first attack's a 33.
That's a regular hit.
Okay. And I can't action stir.
How many extra hits? How many extra hits?
Two sixes.
2 6s? Alright. You still, but you do have... Did you put them to sleep? Did you use your...
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I forget.
Or you,
Sleepy.
you could put them to sleep, or you could take that attack action again.
How bad's he looking?
This next round of bleed will for sure kill him, unless he does something.
Then yeah, no, I'm gonna sleep him. Double damage is better.
Sleep him? Okay.
Yeah.
Have we seen like a mythic action or anything?
No.
No.
Alright, go to sleep.
Okay, you sleep him. Okay, take your attack section. That's 4 hits. Roll your damage. Your Shadow Blade gives you 2d8 extra on hit and 2d8 for your attack rolls. Just a reminder.
Okay, so it's 4 hits, so that's 8d. Sorry, it's d10s. Remember?
D10.
I'm gonna up it up. I'm gonna up it up to d12s one more time.
Wait, Danny, wait. Your
What?
attack, if it's d10s, that means your attack roll, the attack roll should have had 2d10
You're
extra.
right. You're right. So before I attack, I'm gonna up it to d12s.
Okay. Roll to
So-
hit again.
Okay. Okay. We'll get the 45 with 2 10s, 2 6s.
That is a crit. 2 extra hits, a total of 4 hits.
Total of 4. Okay. Here we go. Go to sleep. Alright, let's do this math real quick. Okay. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doubled, right?
Doubled.
Alright, so that's 78
Okay.
D12s. $78. Alright, my computer's gonna explode again. Give me a moment. Please work.
Okay,
510 plus 15 times 4.
510 plus 15 times 4. You crit. What option would you like to choose?
I'm gonna put it. He still has his bleed stacks, right?
Still has his bleed stacks in there.
But I'll put it all into wounds.
Okay, so how much damage was that?
510. Sorry, plus 15 times 4, which is something that I know.
60.
So it's 570.
285 wound stacks are applied. Nice.
We've got him cornered, Viari! With I say as I have my scythe in his mouth still.
Okay.
You made me dumb.
I think Godfrey and Viari should just fight everyone.
He is going to risk it for the biscuit. Do something. He's going to take a legendary action.
Ooh.
It's possible.
If he does anything, he's gonna take how much damage?
285 d8s.
Is he gonna try to escape?
Dare him to move.
He casts plane shift.
Cast.
As he counterspell.
Oh wait, no.
You don't have.
Wait.
You don't have any
Yeah.
points left. Neither does Godfrey.
Godfrey. Oh.
Casts plane shift. That's a very silly number that he has left. He takes 980 damage, and with 20 HP remaining, escapes right in front of you to the Pantheon, where he will receive medical treatment for the shitload.
Hey, it's fine. We pranked him really hard.
You guys take the top of the building. You guys are in control of the head of operations of manufacturing.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna have the simulacrum
But before
send it.
we do
Oh.
anything, that is where we're gonna end stream. So thank you all so much.
Oh,
for
can I do
watching.
like one more? Can I finish what I was gonna say though?
Do your silly.
We're gonna have like a simulacrum go and like gently knock on the door of the warlock where the warlock was. Just like, hey, you should probably get out of here.
And we'll pick up with what happens to that poor simulacrum next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been episode 58 of Paperwork Pantheon. I am your host, your Dungeon Master, Offbeat Outlaw. My lovely players tonight have been Amelia, who is no longer here. They use any pronouns. You can find them on Unprepared Casters. They do lots of cool stuff. Brooke, outro yourself.
My name is Brooklyn Tuesday. That's all you really need to know.
Excellent. Daniel.
Daniel, you know me.
Don't we all? And with that, that is today's episode. I hope you have a great day. I hope you subscribe on the Patreon because that gives me money and allows me to keep doing this. It's only $3 a month, and considering that we do an episode every week, that's like $1 and some change every episode. Hey, that's crazy. That's such good value. It's much better than HBO Max because I'm not gonna cancel the show. You know. Think about it.